Welcome to episode 6 of The Last of Us. I'm LIPPSMACKER and I'm here to react today. Oof. Last week was rough. Episode 5 was, I think, one of the most heartbreaking episodes of television I've ever experienced. And when I think of this show ripping our heart out so far, I think of the two biggest episodes so far doing that. Well, the three biggest moments: Tess's death, Bill and Frank, Henry and Sam. Henry, all of Kansas City. Well, let's include Kathleen, but Henry and Sam being the characters that made me the most emotional. Their story making me the most emotional. When I compare episode 3 to episode 5, episode 3 almost feels like this escape, this like beautiful place I want to like run to after what happened in episode 5. This beautiful vision and experience of love in its purest and in its deepest and in a positive way, right? Love and laughter and strawberries and moments and connection and life, memories, shared moments. Where episode 5 is loss and revenge and hurt, pain, all the negative, the downsides of love, right? Rather, a showcase of the darkness that love can bring us to. I am excited for episode 6. I believe we get to finally we make our way to Tommy today. So let's see. Oh God. Okay. Did we have to? Thank you for that. 3 months later. Okay, those bunnies look so fake. I'm sorry. Why'd they have to close up on them like that? Not that I want them to look real. Who are we? She's like, what the heck? Is there someone in here? What's happening?
And the gun.
Who the hell are you?
Yep, Joel's in there. Oh my God.
He's got a girl with him.
Can I come down?
No. Ellie.
Ellie has a gun in her hand. Oh my God, she's running around with a gun. I feel like you shouldn't run with guns. Like you shouldn't run with scissors. She's like, it is not worth dying over.
So you haven't heard the name Tommy?
Nope.
What about the fireflies?
We get those in the summer.
Not the bugs, the people.
There are firefly people?
You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah.
Are they joking with us or?
Go east. But you never go past the river here.
That just got very serious.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
She's a good read. Joel? Joel?
No, but are you? Because just a reminder that if you're dead, I'm
I
fucked.
said I'm fine.
Ellie, you're not being helpful right now.
River of death. Scary.
Don't start.
Oh, to be naive.
I tried with Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected. I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but
Took her 3 months to tell him. Actually. I was like, damn, she told him fast, but no, 3 months.
I reckon it's a lot more complicated than that. Marlene, she's a lot of things, but she's no fool. If she says they can do it, they can do it.
She might be a little bit of a fool, though. I think she might be.
Dream of sheep ranches on the moon.
Sheep ranches on the moon. Is that like a way of him saying we'll be together? Like combining their dreams.
Still mumbling in your sleep.
Joel is a really bad watch.
Passed out, so I took second watch.
You gotta wake me up if that happens. You can't do things like this.
But I can.
Babe, you can't fall asleep when you say you're gonna do both watches.
Then don't fall asleep.
Thank you. Oh, yep. That's gonna be the River of Death. Okay. It is people. It's people. Is there... They're surrounding us.
No infected out here.
The hell they're right.
Last chance for a bullet. If you're infected, he will smell it and he will rip you up.
I think he'll rip up anything. Oh. Uh-oh. Will he smell Ellie? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I was holding my breath. That's so messed up.
Just looking for my brother. That's all, nothing more.
Do you know Tommy?
What's your name?
Joel Miller. So we're just jumping right into Wyoming. Right into Tommy. Holy. Tommy. Tommy, you son of a... He's fine. Did he even try to get in contact with us? Did he even try to let us know? I'm a little mad. Should I be mad? I don't know. I feel like Ellie is like feels a little bamboozled. And I think that's fair.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is fucking amazing.
Sorry. Let's mind our manners.
Oh, that was a shared smile of,
What?
it's nice to see you.
What's wrong with you?
What about her, man?
Is that Dina?
Maria is family, actually.
How long have you been gone, Tommy? Why didn't you reach out? That's hurtful.
So how's Tess?
She's fine. All right.
Good then.
She's dead. Oh, so we're just lying.
What, because your wife won't let you?
Joel,
She the one who kept you off the radio? Is that why you stopped messaging me back?
That hurts.
they weren't things. We murdered people. And I don't judge you for it. We survived the only way we knew how.
Gentle reminder that Joel is not a good guy. He's not a good guy.
If you knew the shit that I've been through, Tommy, trying to find you these last few months.
I'm gonna be a father. I feel like I'd be a good dad.
Wow. That's okay. Oh, Tommy. Oh, Joel. Wow. How the turntables
Just
turn.
because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
That's fucked up, dude. Tommy, that was low. He could have died coming to find you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Looks like Sarah. Oh. He has a candle for Sarah.
And kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, that hurts. Oh.
And Tommy did it too. You worried about him?
Tommy was following Joel.
Oh, maybe I'm smarter than Tommy.
Ooh.
No offense.
You're definitely smart.
Okay. Tommy was, let's not forget that Tommy was a little bit of a wild child before the outbreak.
What is this? She's immune.
What?
Ellie. She got infected, but she didn't get sick.
We're just telling people? Whoa, we're just telling Tommy? Wow. 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 Tommy is a backstabber. We're just telling Tommy? I don't support this. I don't support this agenda.
And all I did was stand there. I couldn't move. I couldn't think of anything to say. I just,
No, it's okay.
I was so afraid.
Oh, he loves her. Oh, they bonded.
Lately, there are these moments where the fear comes up out of nowhere, and my heart feels like it stopped.
Anxiety?
I've lost something. I'm failing in my sleep.
Buddy.
And I have to leave her. Joe,
Can't.
I mean, it's why you took off on me, right? To make up for the things we did. To bring your kid into a better world. Tommy, you're the only one I trust. If anyone else sees those bites on her, what's under her skin, they'll shoot her.
He knows that's right. Tommy, you know that's true. Oh, he looks so pathetic. Oh, Joel. That was a big emotional, some big feelings. I didn't think tonight's episode was gonna make me cry. I was wrong.
What exactly did you hear?
I have to leave her. You have to take her.
She was listening to that?
I'm not her, you know.
Ooh, I forgot. Oh my god. Oh no. The hits keep on coming. Poor Joel.
Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
Proud of her. Stick up for yourself.
You're right.
What do you have to say for that, Joel?
You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
Well, that was not. Oh my gosh.
Going our separate ways.
I'm gonna put some salt in your cereal, bro. Don't, no, not the perfect watch. It means it's a Sarah memory. It's a, oh no. Thank you. I thought they were gonna give us a full-on beautiful memory of Sarah, and I was not. Oh god. Oh, good. Okay. So.
Come in.
He's so ready. Mommy. Is he even gonna say bye? Is Joel there? Oh, did he change his mind? Or
That was 30 minutes ago, and I guess
and you guess
you
what?
deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay.
She didn't even hesitate.
Adios, big brother.
Healing and moving past things looks a little bit different in an apocalyptic world, huh? You can't really afford to hold grudges long. You can hold grudges long. Well, it depends on what kind of grudge you want to hold. I guess at some point, though, you have to question what's worth it.
Made it in 5 days.
Easy days. I don't know what Tommy was so afraid of.
Still time to find out.
Still time to find out. The contract.
Ellie. Ellie. Well, I mean, what did they say before? It's like the anywhere that people used to live. Cities.
So I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a sheep ranch, actually. I mean, if the deal is I can do anything.
That's the deal.
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Shut up.
Why is that funny?
You gotta sing something now.
No,
Come on now, I'm not gonna laugh.
you're already laughing.
Yeah, okay, true. Well, you're singing for me later. I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
That was so earnest. I want to be a singer.
Look at.
Uh-oh. That look on his face. Oh, look. Science building. They're not gonna let us in easy. They're not gonna, like, know who we are. Oh my gosh. That set looks good. Looks very forgotten and left behind and apocalyptic. Perfectly apocalyptic, I would say.
They just left.
Oh,
Maybe not all of them.
oh no, I'm very nervous. Is it gonna be an infected or is it sounds very it sounds I would say well, it's gonna be infected. Maybe? I would say that sounds human-like, but I feel like I'm gonna look like a loser. It's a monkey. Oh my god. It's a monkey. It's fine. Thank you for leaving us a map, it seems. Where did you go?
All the pins lead there. Maybe getting ahead of the weather. Better facilities. I don't know.
Well, those sound like people. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Seems our party has been crashed. You don't think they saw that horse?
Joel!
That's not good. That's not good. This isn't good. Not good. Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Don't take it out. Not. Oh my god, Joel. Oh my god, Joel. That's like stab 101. That's like better canter the heck out of there. Yes, Ellie. Don't waste all your bullets now, girly pop. Oh my god.
I think we're safe.
Joel looks pale.
Joel?
Oh my god.
No, shit!
You're not supposed to unimpale yourself like that. I feel like that's survival 101. Yeah, because then you bleed out like that. You just left it in for a little bit, Joel. Just left it in until you got to a safer place.
I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do. Joel.
Ellie.
Please. Joel, please.
Ellie. What a beautiful song. So me. That song choice is really an attack. That episode flew by. That episode flew by. I felt like we got to Wyoming, Jackson Hole so quickly, but we covered a lot of emotional ground before we got there. We have this flashback to Sam and Henry. We flash forward 3 months and we see Joel and Ellie, presumably in Wyoming at the time, holding up a very sweet old couple. I've got nothing bad to say about them. They helped us. We stole a rabbit. They gave us the information we needed and we went on our way. I think the conversation that happens between Joel and Ellie after that, where I'm actually surprised. I feel like it came up almost as if it was like the next day. It felt like the conversation was the next day, but it wasn't. It was 3 months after Sam and Henry. It was 3 months after Kansas City, and Ellie tells Joel, I tried to save him. I cut myself. I put my blood on his bite, and I couldn't save him. And Joel instills this belief in Ellie, and he says, no, I trust Maria. If Maria's smart, if Maria thinks that this will work, then it will work. Which I think is really interesting. I think, honestly, he's telling the truth. I want to say that maybe a little bit of him is lying, but I think he's telling the truth, and I think part of him wants to believe it too. But part of him wants to believe it too. Because two other things you see happening here are, one, that Joel is manifesting his love and his fear that is created from loving Ellie. That fear, that love is sparking fear, that's sparking physical anxiety within Joel. You see it and it's so heartbreaking because for Joel it runs so deeply, the connection, the love he has for Ellie and the remembrance of his daughter that he lost, which you see when we get, not to stay on this subject, but then we get to Jackson, and it's almost like we see Sarah and Joel is faced with so many things at once. I think the experience getting into Wyoming is so different for the two of them. You see on Ellie's face that she picks up the nuances of what's going on. But for Ellie, it should be this like, oh, okay, we made it to Tommy. We did it. We're here. This looks great. Everything here is great. Obviously, our journey's not over, but cool. 2 thumbs up. No complaints. We're alive. This place is cool. I've had a great meal. For Joel, you immediately see and you immediately feel this frustration, this abandonment from Tommy. And Tommy has his reasons. And honestly, yes, like understandable, but understandable to an extent. But Tommy just abandoned his brother. And Joel had Tess, sure, but he didn't really have anyone else. For his brother to just stop communicating, to just stop sending messages back, was very hurtful. Very selfish. Incredibly selfish. I feel like for a man who has broken so many rules in life, even prior to the outbreak, you would think he could have found it in himself to break a few more, perhaps. But no. There were some really hurtful words. I think the fact that Tommy is going to become a father that felt like a slap in the face. how easily Tommy replaced his own brother with new people, where Joel was doing everything, risking his life. Joel watched Tess die, essentially, for the mission of getting to Tommy. Because it's not been about Ellie. It's not been about delivering Ellie for Joel. It was about getting to Tommy. It was about getting the battery. And then it was about fulfilling Tess's last wish, but it was always, we've got to go find Tommy first. And that realization really sucks, because they don't mention that and they don't bring that up. And I think it would be cruel too. I think it would be cruel to bring that up, to blame Tommy for that or any semblance of that. But you got to think, if Tommy hadn't just stopped communicating, how much pain, how much life would Joel have been able to save, and what would he have missed out on too. Hindsight's 2020. You see this abandonment. You also, this is a huge episode because Ellie finds out about Sarah. I think Joel is doing his best, and he's opening his heart again, and he's opened his heart so much and so unexpectedly, and I think it grew on him over time, right? We saw in the first 5 episodes, we see this progression of love building, love and trust. We almost lose it all. But even at the lowest lows, even saying some of the harshest things they could to each other, Ellie still wants Joel. And I'm not surprised. I think for someone who's lost so many people, you want your comfort person, but also they've built up that trust and that understanding, and also that the underlying communication style, an ability to understand each other and care for each other in a way that helps them help each other. Which you see at the end, which I will once again yell at Joel for taking out the object that was impaling him. I feel like that's strategy 101. If there's any doctors or nurses or someone with a medical degree that wants to explain to me why you're not supposed to do that, I'm pretty sure you're not just supposed to rip things out if you're impaled, because you could just bleed out. So I feel like that was maybe a little bit dumb. Maybe just like he wasn't thinking, kind of adrenaline moment. Maybe he thought he was safe and it was safe to do that there, but I feel like Joel is smarter than that, so I was kind of bummed to see that. But what he did do is once Ellie got him on the horse, he got them as far away as he could, and we're left with Ellie wondering, is this it? Am I alone? We're left with Ellie thinking, my biggest fear is being alone, and we don't know if she is Joel. Also, Joel's breakdown, first of all, and second of all, and third of all, we can talk about that before we leave. Joel's breakdown was necessary. It was necessary, and obviously it had to happen with Tommy, because he has to have on this barrier, this protective element, this facade of I will be strong and I will protect you with Ellie, right? But when it came to his brother, he needed to break down. He needed to show his brother how dire it was, and also I think all of that had been brewing. And I think coming to Jackson and seeing that his brother wasn't in danger, but quite the opposite, but had stopped communicating because he found a safer, better life, more or less, was really hurtful. And and then of course he sees someone who looks like Sarah. There's all of these elements adding up. And then of course he mentions that, like, when he thought the dog was going to attack Ellie, he didn't do anything. All of these moments that he has had has been meant to save the person, save someone. And he almost, time and time again, almost fails saving Ellie. And at this point, for Joel, it's bigger than just Ellie, right? Because he really believes He really believes if I can get Ellie here, I can get Ellie to the final destination. If I can get Ellie to the Fireflies, I cannot just save Ellie. I can save the world. Or at least humanity. Or at least lives. Humanity might be too far gone. That might be too much of a dream. We're not getting any answers next week. Unfortunately, but fortunately, we're getting Ellie backstory next week. We're getting the Left Behind episode next week. So that will be I am so excited for that episode. I will bring tissues aplenty. So I hope that you will. Maybe I'll trade my wine out for some whiskey next week. Because I'm sure I'm preparing for that story to be a doozy, that episode to be a doozy. So I suppose we'll have to wait for episode 8 to catch back up with Joel. Unless they sneak in a little something at the end next week. They might. You never know. With that said, I will see you next week for the Left Behind episode, The Last of Us, Season 1, Episode 7. We only have 3 more, baby. We only have 3 more episodes.